When I made my DeathStroke character creation, some of you guys had questions about where can we get the DeathStroke gear. So we'll take a quick look at that, and then we'll start our DeathStroke walkthrough. So the first set of gear that you're seeing is the new 52 set of gear. It's called the Master Mercenary, and you can purchase it from the broker. Technically, it comes from Prometheum time capsules, but the odds of getting the style from Prometheum time capsules is so small that you pretty much have to bite the bullet and buy it from the broker. Sadly, in order to be able to use a broker fully, you have to be a legendary player, or you have to be a premium player that uses an escrow token. These are pretty much your two options: being legendary or purchasing an escrow token. Let's go take a look. I never really made a video about the escrow. I should probably make one at some point, but it's a bit, let's say, challenging because obviously as a legendary player, I don't have the escrow in my UI. But let's take a quick look. So here we have the unlimited escrow access for 7 days. It's $5, $4.50 if you are a subscriber. Although if you are a subscriber, obviously you're not going to purchase that. But for 7 days, you have unlimited access to your cash that is in your escrow account. So the way normally all this works is that if you are a legendary player, you gain access to all your cash. But if you are a free-to-play player or a premium player, pretty much all of your cash is in the escrow, and you only have access to $2,000 or $3,000. So if you want to have access to the cash in your escrow, you have to purchase an escrow token, or you have to subscribe to DC Universe Online. It's pretty much your two options. So for the style you're seeing right now, that's the new 52 DeathStroke style, and you pretty much have to buy it from the broker. And here we have the Mercenary's Malice. Sadly, in order to be able to purchase this style, you have to be an evil villain, and you have to purchase it from the style vendor, from the PvP style vendor. So there's no miracle there. You're gonna have to play PvP. So you're gonna have to play PvP until you can gather all the marks you need to be able to purchase the style from the PvP style vendor. Sadly, it's the only place you can, well, not really. You can also get it in Prometheum log boxes if you're lucky, but there are like 800 styles in the Prometheum log boxes. So the odds of getting the style that you want, like technically you can get both of those styles from Prometheum log boxes. But there are so many styles in the log boxes that the odds of getting the style that you want are very, very slim. Also, this is supposed to be a DeathStroke inspired style. As you can see, it looks nothing like DeathStroke. If we just replace the headpiece, no one would be able to tell that this is DeathStroke. But you guys were wondering where can we get those styles? So now you know. So let's start playing with our DeathStroke character. So obviously it is an evil villain. His mentor is Meta, so it's like Luthor. The power is munitions. If you don't have access to munitions, I'd suggest just stick with gadgets. It'll be pretty much the same thing or similar enough. The weapon is the staff, the movement acrobatics, and let's get this party started.
Lex Luthor, if you want to live, come with me and be quiet. We don't want to alert Braniac's sentries.
So in my previous video, I showed how to create the look for the character.
My associate
Introductions, Lex. Thanks, Lex. Take a walk around, and then talk to Lex when you can move on.
There seems to be quite a bit of lag. Sadly, some people have been complaining about that since we got the Birds of Prey DLC. It's sad, but it happens. So I showed that in my previous video. I made a video like a DeathStroke character creation or something like that. And I showed how you can get this look for our DeathStroke character. This is about as close to the classic DeathStroke look as I was able to get. As I showed earlier in the video, there's the new 52 DeathStroke look that you can get, which is exactly the new 52 style. And there's also another DeathStroke look that you can get if you are an evil villain that you can purchase from the Hall of Doom, which sadly, other than the headpiece, doesn't really look like DeathStroke, which is why I pretty much recreated the classic DeathStroke using that headpiece. I wish we could have that headpiece without the mask, the gas mask in the face, but oh well. Sometimes within the context of DC Universe Online, you have to make compromises to try to create the character that you want. So enough stalling, let's talk to our friend Lex Luthor.
While we're here, we're going to sabotage the ship and send Braniac a message not to mess with Lex Luthor at any point in time.
You've got a weapon, right? Use it to get rid of the debris blocking the door.
So obviously, as you can see, the little hint. For the square, it'll perform a melee attack. The triangle will perform range attack. So here we have the square, and here we have the range attack. The staff is a weapon that
Bad news.
I did not
You've
use
got
all
party
that
crashers
much.
on the way.
All units move into position.
Be quiet.
Contain the human.
So it's going to be an indication for me too. I didn't use a staff very much playing this universe online. So I'm going to have to learn to play with the staff. Same as you guys. Oh, I think there's still one left.
Damage sustained.
So here you can see our friend Lex Luthor will come with us.
Gather reinforcements. I will patrol towards the prisoner bay.
So that is an overseer. They patrol parts of the ship and protect it from people, like you. Be a pal and destroy it, won't you?
Eons ago, Lex was only helping us in the very last part of the mission.
Systems.
But it's something that's been changed quite some time ago.
This won't stop me.
Oh, level up. So we got our first power ability. Oh, and there's those little healing barrels. There's no reason not to destroy them. There are various feats with those barrels. And the top feat is like you have to destroy like 1,000 healing barrels. And let's take a quick look at our inventory. So we got a few pieces of gear already. And for the first power ability we got, let's go into our loadout. So it's the pump action shotgun. I'm going to put it elsewhere. No, there's no real strategy there. It's only what I'm used to it. So basically, I use the triangle to use it, and then you can still use it using the square button. There's a slight combo. Let's show you the ability properly. So you can see if you tap the melee 3 times, you use the pump action shotgun combo, I guess. Oh, and we got a new weapon. Let's go tap hold tap or 2 tap hold. Let's go for tap hold tap. So let's show it to you. Tap, hold.
You'll have to do better.
Oh, our friend Lex is getting impatient, I guess. So let us move forward.
I think you've been recruited. Braniac is threatening our world, but only we get to do that. If you and Lex destroy the ship's central AI core, we disable the ship. Sure, Braniac has other ships, but this puts him on notice and may slow his invasion.
You must die.
Minor damage.
You want to be a hero?
Early on, it's a bit annoying when you don't have access to all the combos. Sometimes you try to use combos that you know you should be able to use, but not yet.
I look
Again.
forward to a new future, one without you in it.
Again, there's healing barrels. There's
Some
no
of our
reason not to
associates from
destroy
the
them.
Hall of Doom are attacking this ship. They'll distract Braniac and buy you some time, but don't slack off.
Shields up!
Damage sustained.
Consider this a hostile takeover.
Minor damage. Damage sustained.
I like being the villain. I get to do things like this.
Guess Lex is having fun.
Attack initiated. Systems damaged. Damage detected. Repairs initiated. Damage detected. Systems damaged.
That's a lot of robots. The resale value of all that alien metal would be out of this world. No pun intended. Hold on, they're starting to activate. That's
just start
not
with the
good.
hint.
I'll get Professor Zoom and Sinestro over there to help you fight them.
So as you saw with the hint, if you hold R1, you're going to block.
Minor damage.
At this point in time, it doesn't really matter.
Terror strike you.
So as you saw here, we have our friend Professor Zoom, and we have the evil Sinestro helping us out. And as you can see, there's also other healing barrels if you need them. You shouldn't need them, but again, there is a feat to destroy 1,000 healing barrels. So there's a if you get the chance, try to destroy those barrels. Doesn't really matter because I won't be playing with that character all that long. So you can see we got the feat for breaking 5 orange barrels just yet.
Damage sustained.
So we just have to do that like 1,000 more times.
Minor damage.
Feed me. Give in to fear.
Performance impaired.
It's like you're standing still.
Almost there.
You pushed me to my limit.
And sadly, you need power to be able to use the shotgun. So once you're out of power, you have to stick to using your staff. Not a big deal.
Sinestro and Zoom are off to destroy the ship's gun. Gotta respect Braniac's commitment to overwhelming force.
Let's break a barrel or two while we can. Oh, we've learned another ability, chain gun. And we're level 3. Let's check if we have also another... let's switch our loadout again. So with chain gun, we don't really have any combos. So I guess we'll keep our pump action shotgun here. So that way we only have to press the square button. And here we can go full auto. Oh, our friend Lex isn't waiting for us, so let's continue. Oh, actually, he's waiting for us.
Wonderful. My readings show a full-scale invasion force aboard. We have to destroy this ship.
So you can see the full-scale invasion, so let's continue.
Attack. Repairs initiated. Repairs initiated. Systems damaged. Damage detected.
There's usually a whole bunch of other healing barrels
All
here.
units move into position. Contain the human.
Consider this a hostile takeover.
Performance impaired. Minor damage. Damage sustained.
I look forward
What
to a new
are you
future,
doing
one without
in
you in
here?
it.
How dare you?
Resist. Performance impaired. Damage sustained.
All units move into position. Contain the human.
My way.
Minor damage.
you wonder how I jump on the target like that, if you hold the square button, you'll jump ahead and hit and go towards the target, whatever target that is. There's also a feat for destroying the red barrels. Ideally, you want to throw them at the evil enemies, but as you saw, you can still destroy them, and they don't hurt that much, so it's not that
Insolent
big a deal.
wretch!
Good. There's the central AI core. How did Cersei and the Joker get there before you? Oh, whatever. She's a sorceress and he's the Joker. Go help them destroy that thing. Stay alert. This is sure to get Braniac's undivided attention.
So once you get here, obviously you can see there's a Cersei helping you out. And there's also Mr. J,
Dare you?
also known as the Joker.
I love pain.
Just trying to show them to you in action, but you don't really have to help them. What you have to do is you have to focus on destroying that thing here.
This won't stop me.
And there's Braniac. God, I hate being right all the time. Scratch that. Actually, I love it. Oops,
So-
the ship is breaking apart, but I can't open a teleporter. Braniac kicked me out of his systems. You'll have to defeat him if you don't want to go down with the ship.
So basically the Joker and Cersei
You're not
take
going
care
to take over my
of all the
Earth
mobs,
today,
and you can focus on
tomorrow,
Braniac.
any day.
Oh, and there's also Lex also who takes care of the mob, as you can see. And again, if you need to, there are healing barrels.
Immortals don't bleed. I love pain.
Performance impaired.
And you don't have to use the barrels where they are. You can pick them up and then take them with you in battle.
Status critical.
Almost
Do
there.
not think you have won, for I wear many shells. I am the source.
So here you have your friends with you for a couple of minutes. So let's start to our friend Lex Luthor.
You are stronger than I thought, but you've got a lot to learn. Work for me, and I will teach you how to control your new powers, maybe even enhance them.
That was intense. You've got some killer moves, seriously. Ready to leave the ship now? I'll contact you once you're on the ground.
Almost sounded like Lex was trying to recruit us to the dark side. So we're going to skip the cinematics. Normally I love watching those cinematics, but some of you guys sometimes think I make videos a little too long, so I try to keep it short. If you want to watch a whole bunch of those cinematics, I have a video called This Universe Online, the movie, and I have a whole bunch of cinematics in that video. I don't have them all. I dropped the ball a bit. I probably should have been more thorough and make sure that I had all the cinematics in that video, but I do have a whole bunch of them if you want to watch them. So it shows you how to equip gear. So it takes you to your inventory, and you just have to equip the piece of gear like that. I showed you last time how you can lock your styles. I'll show it to you today just to be safe. Come on, come on. So you can see the little lock to the right. Let's click on release style. So we've unlocked the style. So what would happen here is that, let's say we go back to our inventory. Let's unequip the back piece. So as you can see, it changed the style of our back piece to the new back piece that we've equipped. So if we want to make sure that our styles won't change, we have to lock the styles. It's pretty much that simple. So let's go back to our cape. So hold style. So let's do that. And let's go back to equip our sword. And since we're holding the style is now locked, it's not going to change anymore whenever we equip a new piece of style. Or a new piece of
Well,
gear.
you were capable enough to get out of Braniac's ship. Good. Welcome to Club L'Excellence, one of many nightclubs throughout Gotham and Metropolis that function as safe houses for our kind of folk. You can find all kinds of things here.
So as you see, once you reach the safe house, your character is level 4.
I need your help with a science project.
My research lab at Metropolis General has developed a mutagen from parasites' DNA, but they claim it isn't ready for human testing. I need someone with a more flexible set of ethics. Collect the mutagen injector from a nearby van, and I'll be back with further instructions.
So as you can see, we got mail, so let's pick up our mail. So we got a brand new mask from Calculator. So let's equip it. There's still a few pieces of gear that we're missing. We're missing pants, we're missing the headpiece. Let's go see if we can purchase a pair of pants and a headpiece for our character.
LexCorp makes the best hardware and is willing to sell it to our most loyal customers.
I've got the latest gear for your everyday needs.
So we have we got $121. So let's purchase ourselves a pair of pants. And let's purchase a headpiece. And that's pretty much all we're going to be able to purchase right now. So let's equip it. And let's see if we need to repair.
I've got the latest gear for your everyday needs.
So early on doesn't cost too much to repair, so let's do repair all. And there we go. So we repaired all our gear and we're left with 12 bucks. So next time we are going to go to Metropolis and we'll get started on our first mission for our mentor Lex Luthor. So for the fun of it, let's assume that Lex Luthor hired the evil DeathStroke, the Terminator, to do missions for him. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about DC Universe Online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. And that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.